Maat, 573rd day. This is an opportunity to tell you, to give you an insight, a little peek into how your own fathers, your own ancestors were living. You see, they were living under civilization. Let me put it that way. They were living under civilization. You see, ancient Egypt used to be the most civilized land upon the face of the earth. It's not East Egypt, it's East Egypt. In other words, civilization started from the East. East Egypt. If we have to call that word the right way we are supposed to call it, is East Egypt. It started from the East. You see, one thing that is very common about a civilized world is you can't come inside a civilized world and you say that a civilized world is only by the blacks or by the whites or by the Asians, or based on gender, or only men or only women. No, civilized world is a pool of men coming together in order to build a better world. So that very better world started in the East, where people live orderly, where good people are assured that they can be able to live in peace and honor and dignity. If you are running away from persecution, you will come in. Welcome to Math, 573rd day. We want you to see what exactly civilization means. It's not about the cars. It's not about the money in the bank. It's not about all these modern facilities. But the thing is this: there was fairness, there was equity, there was justice, there was peace, there was love. There was other great things, that gave comfort and solace to the soul and spirit and mind and to humanity, that made people from all over the world to come in. But beyond that, you see, let's leave ancient Egypt for a minute. Let us look at eternal Egypt. Beyond that, whatever it is that you see today, let's say when you go to the civilized world, you see it. I want to assure you that ancient Egypt was already living like that. Eternal Egypt was already living like that. You ask yourself, how can you have such a huge edifice as a pyramid and it has no windows and it has only one door that was closed all the time? You see, when you go inside the Great Pyramids, what you will see is that everything was like a journal, everything was preserved there to show you the extent of sophistication of those our great fathers. There was already electricity there to light and to illuminate. And even in the absence of electricity, their eyes, their inner eyes, was able to navigate, even in the dark, through to see. As a principle, they were able, if you look very well, you can be able to see that they were able even to create life. And all the lives that they were able to create, they were able to journal, to make a journal of it and to preserve it. Great medicine men, great engineers, great sculptors, great woodworkers. Their hands, they were not lazy builders. Their hands was on the pyramid, building it night and day. You will look at it that going to space is a new phenomenon. They were great astrologists. They were going to the stars, to the moon. You see, let's history be told the way it is. And that is the fact that the civilization that you see being enjoyed by a few today was from Egypt. While it is far away enjoyed in distant land, the people of the East are today wallowing in darkness. That is the big shame that we want to address today. So you are here for a purpose. 573rd day. The LTBLIGHT member that brought you here wants you to enter back into the chambers of your own fathers with inner eyes. It's in your DNA buried. Yes, they buried it. The ability to invent it, the ability to invest it, the ability to market it. Yes, it was buried in the Great Pyramids. I was stolen, I was plundered. We appreciate that. You won't continue to chant miseries or murmur or complain or cry forever and ever. But we also know that in your DNA, they buried it too. If your ancestors were great leaders, all you need is an awakening, the inner eyes, for you to be able to know it. And the great leader will rise. The great medicine men will rise. The great dancers will rise. The great orators will rise. The great musicians will rise. The great healers will rise. Today's message reaching you this 573rd day is that, yes, they buried that treasure. Yes, they hid it for you. Today we are hiding it back again for you online, for you to know who you are, for you not to forget who you are, for you to see how able you are, how your own ancestors are, for you to remember. Maat, blessing of the days. Try and remember. Try and go back to memory lane. Remember them, King Tut of old, Amenhotep of old, Ramesses of old. Remember their legacy. Remember their treasures. Remember their inventions. Remember their investments on your behalf. Do not allow them to see any shame. Do not allow the great structures that they started. Do not allow it to crumble. Physically, it looks like it has crumbled. But the real truth is that everything, all the legacy, all the treasures was taken and hidden away from you. But we are unearthing it and bringing it back to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. We keep telling our own people, welcome. When you come here and you're watching and you're hearing our voice, you are my own people. It's not about the color. Beaten by the wind, by the sun, by the rain, beaten by the plagues, beaten by the destroyer. Today you're coming back, you're returning back, you're welcome. Tap into your legacies. Follow successful people and you too become successful. There's a link that is provided here at the end of this video or right here below this very video. Connect it, download your own antidote that says stop to the destroyer that brought in addiction into your life, into your land, amongst your own people. Okay? The destroyer is not sleeping, it's at work, making sure that you are not able to recollect your intellect. You're not able to remember your way back to your hidden treasures. But today we are bringing you back gallantly. Don't forget, it's 10 days spiritual exercises to begin to build that very well and to begin to see your healing. Okay? Another way that your own ancestors lived. They did not wait for them to enjoy a good life in the underworld. They were enjoying good life here on earth. They did not wait for anybody to come from anywhere to give them good life. They knew how to make the metals bend. They knew how to make that iron bend. They knew how to walk in their farms. They were great medicine men. It wasn't, they healed themselves with the herbs, with the roots of the land. These are energies you can be able to tap starting from today after watching this very 570 message. Reconnect back to your ancestors. Allow celestial grace to minister to you this day, for you to remember who you are, who you truly are. Okay? Remember. This is the message of the day. We're going to sign off now. It's a 1001 day journey, and today we are only about on the 573rd day. Be here tomorrow, being the 574th day. Be here to the end. We appreciate you. We acknowledge your presence here. Again, this is LTBLIGHT Premier Team member, COACHEMEN, reaching you live and direct. We'll do it. Maat is leading the way majestically. Do be well. Subscribe to this very channel and like it. Okay? And it shall be well with all of us. Thank you.